Salute, salute. How you guys doing? Peace and blessings. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. What y'all doing? That's good, Kevin. Glad to hear. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day to all fathers. Isaiah, hello. Appreciate that, Kevin. I just want to say sorry about the picture quality. It's my phone holder. I need a better phone holder for my bike. So I'm just going to have to deal with the way it is. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, as soon as I get a better phone mount for my bike, then it won't do that no more. It glitches out. It's weird. So just deal with it for now. I appreciate you guys. Trying the best I can. This is my Aunt Terry. This is where my Aunt Terry's buried at. I miss her every day, man. She was actually an artist. That's what she did. She drew pictures. She was into, like, the older cameras when you took pictures and you'd have to take the pictures in a dark room underneath a light. That's what she did for a while. She would work on the pictures that they develop, and they would stick them in this liquid and then hang them up in this dark room. It was neat. She took me there one time. That was years ago. I was probably about 10 years old. Hey, Mac Mean, what's up? And Mac Mean, I don't hate you guys. It's just some of the shit that you do, you know. You act like a fool sometimes. Other than that, I don't know you as a person, so I don't, I can't have no hate in my heart towards anybody. It's just when I see foolishness, I want to call it out. Other than that, you're good at what you do. You're good at, editing. You're good at music. You're good at everything on YouTube. It's just some of the things that you do, it's for the birds. Other than that, keep doing what you're doing. I want to see everybody win. And New Jersey Jay isn't a bad guy, man. He likes to keep it 100. I've been watching him for a while, and he hasn't, not that I've seen, he hasn't lied yet. He's always showed receipts. Whether that's his, I don't know. I'm gonna let that whole thing go. You guys are grown. You guys want to go at it? Go at it. Two more days. Two more days until my birthday. I'll be 46 years old in 2 days. If I had one wish for my birthday, you know how you can get, how you can have wishes? Well, if I had one wish, that wish would be to take a vacation out of Pennsylvania. The last time I've been on vacation, the last time I've been out of Pennsylvania was probably 10 years ago. I would go down to South Carolina, North Carolina, one of them states. But yeah, here's all the older ones. Let's take a look at these. See how old these are. Let's see, where can I put this? Got my little bike here. Got a basketball court. That used to be an old school. They turned that into a library. $1869. Some of these are old. Some of them you can't even read the name on them. 1852. That one you can't even see the name. Oh, how old is the dog?
She's 10.
Yeah. She's a cutie. $18.31. That's pretty cool. Rachel. I don't know why they forget about these people. You can tell they just let the tombstones go, they neglect them. I don't know why the fuck they do that. That's not cool. Neglecting the tombstones, the people that are laying there at rest. But then again, when we pass away, do we actually care what our tombstones look like when we pass away? Probably not. This right here is a time capsule. It's to be opened 2064. I wonder what's in that time capsule. See, this used to be an old school. Like I said, they turned it into a library. It's pretty neat. Small town, but it has a lot of history. That it does. $18.98. Wow. That's a neat one. 1818. Huh. This one looks nice. $18.09. Died in 1896. Holy shit. Born 1818, died 1893. Wow. Wonder what it looked like back in the 1800s. Wonder if this town looked like this back in the 1800s. 1811. That's a nice one. You can tell which ones had the money. Middlesworth, they own the potato chips. We have 3 potato chip factories in Pennsylvania, and one of them is Middlesworth, and that's right in the next town where I live. And you can tell, look at that tombstone compared to the rest of them. You can tell which one had the money and which one didn't. This is the neat looking one. I want to check this one out. Must be setting a home up. There's a trailer in the background. There's two halves. What they will do is connect both of them together. They'll take that one and connect it to that one. Pretty neat how they do it. I've watched them do it a couple times already. Whoever mows the yard here could do a better job, I know that. They need somebody to mow the yard better. Feels nice out today. It's probably about 80. It has a nice breeze. Oh, that's cool. Now, why can't they remove that branch? Huh. Oh, wow, look at that. I bet you that wasn't cheap back in the old days. Look at all the detail in that. The detail in that flower. The detail in that engraving. That's some good detail, and I bet you that cost a pretty penny back then. Nowadays, it probably cost a couple thousand. Gone but not forgotten. Isaac Dries. Herbster. Got a lot of Herbsters and Wagners in this area. The heck? See, there's another Wagner. Herbster again. I'm telling you, we got a lot of Herbsters and Wagners in this area. Dries. Wetzel. A lot of Neps. A lot of Zeckmans. Oh yeah, let me get back on this bike ride. Oh boy. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, like I said, if you didn't hear me. Make sure you spend time with your kids. I know I'm gonna. Mine is at work right now, but as soon as she comes home from work, I'm gonna spend time with her. That's why I'm doing the live now, because later I'm not going to be doing the live. I'm going to be spending time with my daughter later. I'm so happy with my daughter though. 17 years old. Been driving for a good year now. She's been working at a job for probably a year and a half now. So, you know, how many teenagers do you know that work, you know, all year, Even when they're in school, she's still working. Why? Because she's in homeschool. But she's amazing. Guess what her grade average was this year in school? She got a 4.0 grade average. That's pretty good. Where did she learn this from? I have no idea, because I know she didn't get it from me. Because I'm not that smart. I'm stupid. So for her to have a 4.0 grade average, that's good. She does good in algebra. I was never good at that. I mean, I must have done something right. But yeah. If it wasn't for her, I'd still probably be doing drugs. She's the one that got me straight. Once I found out that I was having a girl, even a kid, once I found out that I was having a kid, I straightened my ass up and I stopped using drugs. And man, I'm so happy. She's the one that gives me strength to go each and every day. She's the one that humbles me. She's awesome. And then my other daughter, she's the same way. So make sure you spend time with your kids today, please, guys. I should go back to the drags for a little bit today, because I hear the drags running. I should go back there and check that out today. They're probably having something special for Father's Day today. Oh. Here's a memorial for all that served. Check this memorial out. See? Look at that memorial. In honor of those who served our country in time of war and peace. And then they got names down here. This is who all, these bricks are all who contributed to this memorial. There's some more names over there. Looks nice. A nice little bench. Nice little garden. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You want to see where Davy Jones lived? Does anybody remember who Davy Jones is from the Monkees? The band The Monkees? Davy Jones? Leave a one in the chat if you want to go see where Davy Jones stayed when he came to Beavertown. Yeah, Davy Jones used to live in Beavertown here for a while when he retired. I'll run back and show you quick. Let's go back and check it out. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do this again. There you go. That's where Davy Jones stayed. Remember the monkeys? Davy Jones, the monkeys? That's exactly where he stayed before he passed away. Right there. Look at that. That's Davy Jones's property right there. I'll take you up here and show you. I actually got to meet him a couple times. I got to shake his hand and everything. He was a cool guy. Down to earth. Had horses. Yeah. See? That's where he kept his horses back there. There's some back there now as it is. But yeah, that used to be Davy Jones. There's people that live there now, though. But yeah. So I mean, this town has cool history, man. Had a railroad track at one time, which I did a video on that. Back in the old days, they had a railroad track that went through town here. Railroad. They would haul dry goods and stuff like that. So let's keep trucking. Yeah. Let's go in and see my daughter. Want to go see my daughter? See what she's doing? I'm gonna see if she can get me a drink. Man, I'm hot. I left my wallet at home. I don't know, she'll probably say no. She'll probably say, nah, get your own money. She's stingy, but hey, that's hers. Love you. I'll see you when you get home. Got some good soda there, buddy. Excuse me. It does make you burp now. But it's so nice and refreshing. Yeah, like I said, 2 more days and it's my birthday. 23rd is my birthday. I'll be 46 years old. And like I was saying in the beginning, if I had one wish, you know how you can wish things when it's your birthday? If I had one wish, that wish would be for me to go on vacation. Or not just vacation, for me to leave Pennsylvania for a couple days. The last time I've been on vacation was 10 years ago, maybe 12. That's the last time I was on any kind of vacation. That's the last time I went to any beach. I don't know. Maybe I can get that. Maybe I'll get that wish. I don't know. We'll have to see. But let me get back on this bike ride. I'm gonna go home and eat. That's where I'm heading. Heading home to eat.